Hi, my name is Daud and I welcome you all to Shiv Jyoti online classes. Today I would like to talk to you about sentences. So when we want to express our thoughts, ideas, feelings, expressions, we need words. We do that with the help of words. But we need to arrange these words in a proper order to make sense. And that's how we make sentence. So a sentence is a group of words that makes sense. Sentences can be of four types: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. First of all, let's talk about declarative sentences. This sentence is like, it was a warm sunny day, and it ends with a full stop. Interrogative sentence, interrogative sentences are those sentences which we say while asking questions. For example, are you studying with me? Question mark. So you will find a question mark in the end. Category number 3, imperative sentences. Imperative sentences have commands, advice. You will find something like that. Go with him now. Such are imperative sentences. In the fourth one, exclamatory sentences. We use exclamatory sentences to show our excitement about something. When we are enthusiastic and excited about something, that's when we use exclamatory sentences, and an exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, so I'm going to write all these four on the board for you. Sentences can be of four types. You can anytime replay the video to hear again, and you can pause anytime. Sentences can be of four types. Declarative sentence. If you want, you can draw this chart in your copies. Declarative sentence, okay? It ends with a full stop when we are declaring something. That's when we use a declarative sentence. Such sentence will be known as declarative sentence. Then we have interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences always end with a question mark, okay? Declarative sentences, they end with a full stop. Interrogative sentences, they end with a question mark, okay? When you find them in written form, you will be able to recognize them. Then we have imperative sentences. Imperative sentences express, command, or advice, or request. I request you to watch the lecture. Full stop. They also end with a full stop. Then we have, in the last, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences. And they end with an exclamation mark. You will be able to easily identify them. When you will find them in written form, you will find exclamation mark in the end. And exclamatory sentences are those sentences which we say to express our excitement, to express our enthusiasm. Okay, so these are the four kinds of sentences: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. We will talk about them one by one in detail. Please be with me, don't go anywhere. Please take out chapter number 19, page number 84 of your book, alright? And then let's have a look with me. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. There are four types of sentences, alright? So if you find some words that are not making any sense, that won't be known as a sentence, okay? A sentence that makes a statement is called a declarative sentence. It ends with a full stop. It was a warm, sunny day. So it's a declarative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. In which class do you study? Question mark. It ends with a question mark. Will you come along with me? Will you attend the live session? Question mark. A sentence that expresses a command, a request, or some advice is called an imperative sentence. It ends with a full stop. Go with him now. A sentence that expresses excitement or other strong feeling is called an exclamatory sentence. It ends with an exclamation mark. That was a narrow escape. So when we want to express our strong feelings about anything, it might be sad also, it might be, happy one also, but those sentences are known as exclamatory sentences. We have studied about them few moments ago. We were just going through your book, and we will now start doing the exercise. Read the sentences given below and write what type of sentences they are. So exercise A, we need to identify the type of the sentences. As we have understood about the sentences and their types, I think we will be able to find out and identify which sentence is of which type. So first one, please allow me to participate in the function. So as I say, those sentences that express a command, an advice or a request, those are imperative sentences. Here, listen this sentence very carefully. Please allow me to participate in the function. Please. When do you say please? When you want to request. That's when you say please. So since we have please here and we are requesting, it's an imperative sentence. Alright. Now we are going to see the third one. She has won the spelling quiz. So she has won the spelling quiz, and it's like a declaration. You know about it, we know about it, they know about it, and of course she knows about it, and she's saying or her parents are saying she has won the spelling quiz. So they are declaring, they are telling everybody. So it's a declarative sentence. Okay, how are you? Do you see a question mark here? Is it sounding to you like a question? Yes, it is, because it is a question indeed. How are you? Where are you? What are you doing? How old are you? These are all questions, and we have a question mark here also. So we are able to identify this. This is an interrogative sentence. How are you? Interrogative. Alright, I believe you will be able to do the rest of them on your own. I wish you all the very best. Now we will talk about exercise B. Okay, so now write 4 sentences, one of each type using the word book. Let's see what it says. Read the following sentences about a watch. Here we have 4 sentences, and all the 4 sentences are about a watch. We need to replace that word with this word book, and we need to form new sentences. Let's see how are we going to do it. How pretty that watch is. We are expressing our strong feeling that we have found a wristwatch very pretty. So it's an exclamatory sentence, and we have an exclamation mark here. So we are going to reconstruct a sentence. How interesting that book is. Exclamatory. Okay, finally we have a sentence here. Whose watch is this? Whose wristwatch is this? Okay, interrogative sentence. We have a question mark. It's about asking a question. Whose watch is this? Interrogative. All right, we are going to replace this word as we have been instructed to do this in the exercise. Whose watch is this? Whose book is this? Interrogative sentence. Let's see the third one. Wear your watch. It's an imperative sentence, and here we are being commanded to wear our watch. Okay, wear your watch. I'm commanding you to wear your wristwatch. Wear your watch. Okay, so it's an imperative sentence. Okay, we in the third one, wear your watch, we are going to replace this word watch with the book, and we are going to change the whole sentence, and it will be like read the book. Imperative. Here I'm commanding you, read the book. So when we express command, request, advice, those are imperative sentences. Read the book. Then we have I have a blue watch. I am declaring. It's something I know everybody. So I want everybody to know about it, and I'm telling the whole world, hey, I have a blue watch. So I'm telling everybody, I'm declaring it. It's a declarative sentence. So we are going to form a new sentence. I have many books. Declarative. I'm telling people that I have many books. Okay, declaring. I'm declaring it, and it's ending with a full stop, as we have learnt about it, that it ends with a full stop. Now we will study about parts of a sentence. Okay. A sentence has 2 parts. A sentence has 2 parts, subject and predicate. The subject is the person or thing we are talking about. It may consist of one word or many words. Okay, what is a subject? Subject is the person or thing that we are talking about, that is mentioned in the sentence as the doer or performer of the action or activity. The predicate tells us something about the subject. It may also consist of one word or many words. Predicate tells us about the subject, about the main performer, in the sentence. You'll be able to understand it with the help of an example. Please come with me to the whiteboard. So I'm going to write the example on the board for you. Please pay attention. The little girl has many toys. The little girl has many toys. I'm going to need your help here. Will you help me? Question mark. It's an interrogative sentence and I'm asking this to you. Will you help me? Alright. The little girl has many toys. Can you help me identify the subject in this sentence for me? What is a subject? The person we are talking about, that's a subject. The little girl we are talking about, whom we are talking about here? We are talking about the little girl. The little girl is the subject. The little girl. And what is a predicate? Predicate is something that tells us about the subject. The subject is the little girl and has many toys. This is predicate. Okay? If we didn't have this predicate here, imagine the sentence the little girl, that wouldn't be a sentence at all. The little girl has many toys. Now it's a sentence, and in this sentence the little girl is the subject, has many toys is the predicate. This predicate is telling us about this subject, that the little girl, this girl, she has many toys. Okay, so I hope you have understood the example. Now we are going to move advance further in the lesson. Please be with me. Exercise C, page number 85. Ready, set, let's go. Circle the subject and underline the predicate in the following sentences. Okay, so we need to circle the subject here and underline the predicate. So we are going to focus which one is the subject and which one is the predicate. Delhi is hot in the month of June. Remember, what is a subject? The thing or person or place, anything that we are talking about. Okay, or anything that is the main highlight of a sentence or main performer of action in a sentence. Here we are talking about Delhi. Okay, Delhi is the subject. Is hot in the month of June is predicate. Is hot in the month of June is predicate. This part is telling us about Delhi, that in the month of June it's very hot in Delhi. Alright, lilies are beautiful flowers. Here what are we talking about? We are talking about lilies, and so let's make lily a subject. Lilies and are beautiful flowers. What are we telling about them? We are saying that lilies are beautiful flowers. So are beautiful flowers, this part is telling us, is describing the subject, hence it is the predicate. Lilies are beautiful flowers. Then we will see the fifth one. Charles Dickens was a great writer. So Charles Dickens is the subject, was a great writer, predicate. Okay, now we will move on to the next exercise, exercise D. Okay, exercise D, fill in the blanks by adding the missing subject or predicate. So here we have my pet cat, and this is our blank. We have to fill in this blank and just try to think. My pet cat is missing. My pet cat is missing since Sunday. My pet cat is missing since Sunday. Okay, then we have the famous singer dash. What should we fill in here? The famous singer. All right, who is your favorite singer? Question mark. It's an interrogative sentence. Who is your favorite singer? Question mark. I'm asking you a question. Anyway, the famous singer Asha Bhosle. Asha Bhosle performed Asha Bhosle performed at Kamani Auditorium. Okay, at Kamani Auditorium. Fifth one, Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Imagine what should be after this. Shakespeare wrote the novel Macbeth. Shakespeare wrote the novel Macbeth. I am sure you have heard about William Shakespeare. Okay, so we are done with this exercise. I am going to wish you all the best for other points that we have left for you to do. Now we will talk about exercise number E. But before we begin with exercise E, we are going to throw some light on affirmative and negative sentences. Read the following pairs of sentences. I have a pet parrot. I do not have a pet parrot, or I have no pet parrot. In the first one, you would see it's affirmative sentence. Second one is negative. Affirmative, they collected shells on the beach. Negative, they did not collect shells on the beach. So I am sure you are able to understand what's going on here. When we want to affirm something, it's an affirmative sentence. You know, it's usually a sentence in which we are telling something. It's a plain statement. While the sentences that have no, do not, did not, does not, or negative response in them, those are negative sentences. Let's see. Affirmative, it was raining. Affirmative, it was not raining. Negative. You getting it? Affirmative, I have done my homework. Affirmative, I have not done my homework. Negative. So it's very easy. Affirmative sentences are positive sentences. They tell us or affirm what the subject of the sentence is, does, or has. Negative sentences have the words no or not in them. They are used to deny or contradict something. So if we use them to deny, to refuse things, and you will find the word no or not in them, while affirmative sentences are positive sentences. Okay, plain affirmation. We often use contraction with short negative sentences, but not with short affirmative sentences. Contractions are what? Contractions are, do not, don't is a contraction of do not. Couldn't is a contraction of could not. Didn't is a contraction of did not. All right. Can't, it's a contraction of cannot. Okay. Affirmative, yes I have. Negative, no I haven't. So here we have used this contraction I haven't of no I have not, no I haven't. We have to add a helping verb to many affirmative sentences to change them into negative sentences. So if we want to change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence, we need to add a helping verb, and let's see. Suman completed her work fast. Suman did not complete her work fast. The helping verb did is added. Okay, when the verb is made up of more than one word, we put not after the first verb in a negative sentence. Sahil will go to the market today. Sahil will not go to the market today. Okay, we have put not here to make it a negative sentence. Now I hope you are ready for the exercise, which is exercise E. You're going to find it very interesting because all we need to do here is to change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence, which we have just now learned. All we need to do is to bring the no words. So let's see. Mahesh is angry with Riz. Would you come with me to the whiteboard? Let's go. Exercise E, first one. Mahesh is angry with Riz. Okay, Mahesh is angry with this person Riz. Now we are going to convert, we are going to change this sentence into negative. This is affirmative. We are going to have a negative here. What should be the answer? Mahesh is angry with Riz? The answer is very easy. Mahesh is not angry with Riz. Isn't it very simple? Mahesh is angry with Riz. Mahesh is not angry with Riz. Okay? So I believe you can do the rest of them on your own. These are all very easy. We just have 5 like this. So we are going to talk about now exercise F. Exercise F. From negative sentences to affirmative sentences. This is what we have to do here. Here we have second one, it won't rain today. It's a negative sentence, which means it will not rain today. Okay, we have to make it affirmative. So it's very easy. It won't rain today. It will rain today. Okay, it will rain today. It's going to rain today. Similarly, third one, she doesn't eat meat. She does not eat meat. It's a negative sentences. So we are going to convert this negative sentence into affirmative. She does not eat meat. She does eat meat. She eats meat. She eats meat. Okay, that's how we have done it. I believe you can do the rest of them on your own, and if you find any problem, any difficulty, we will talk about them later in the live session. For now, we will talk about next exercise. Next exercise will be about declarative and interrogative sentences. Although we have gone through them before, but still we are going to revise them so that we are able to do the exercise in an easy way. Read the following pairs of sentences. Declarative, the bees will collect pollen to make honey. Interrogative, will the bees collect pollen to make honey? So what are we doing here? We are just taking a declarative sentence, and in the second ones we are converting it into a interrogative one. See the second one, you can hear a train whistle. Can you hear a train whistle? Question mark. You can hear a train whistle. Declarative, can you hear a train whistle? Interrogative, question mark. Declarative, Raman is 10 years old. Is Raman 10 years old? So are you getting it? Declarative sentences say or state something. They end with a full stop. Interrogative sentences ask a question. They end with a question mark. Understood? We can call declarative sentences simply statements, simple statements, and interrogative sentences questions. Okay, we can change a declarative sentence into an interrogative sentence by changing the order of words. Bono is your pet dog. Is Bono your pet dog? So we have changed the order of word here. Bono is Bono your pet dog, and we have applied a question mark here. The food was very tasty. Was the food very tasty? All right, so declarative sentences are plain statements, while interrogative sentences are questions. So let's see the exercises. I hope you are going to find it very interesting. Exercise number G. We are going to go on the whiteboard again. Exercise G. Change the following declarative sentences and interrogative sentences. So we have some declarative sentences here with us, and we have to change those sentences. We have to convert those sentences into interrogative sentences. All right. So we have statements here. We are going to make them questions. Let's see this one. You can help me fix this tap. You can help me fix this tap. You can help me fix this tap. It's a plain statement. We are going to make it a question. So it will be like this. Can you help me fix this tap? So it's an interrogative sentence now. Are we, is anything missing? Yes, you're right. Question mark. Can you help me fix this tap? Second one, the driver is parking the car. The driver is parking the car. The driver is parking the car. Full stop. Okay, simple statement. Now we are going to make it a question. The driver is parking the car. Is the driver parking the car? Is the driver parking the car? And we are going to draw a question mark here. It's the driver parking the car. If you are, if never ever forget to place a question mark, never ever forget to form a question mark here, because without a question mark, it's not, it would be incomplete. We have to have a question mark here always in the interrogative sentences. Okay, so I believe you can do the rest of them on your own. Good luck. Let's talk about exercise H, and it's just the opposite of it. Change the following questions into statements. Exercise H. Will you go to the market today? It's a question. Will you go to the market? Will you go to the market today? Will you go to the market today? Question mark. So it's an interrogative sentence. We are going to make it affirmative. It's a question. We are going to make it a statement. Will you go to the market today? You will go. You will go to the market. You will go to the market today. Are we forgetting about something? Yes, you're right. Full stop. So it's a statement now. Okay, let's see the third one. Can Rima bake a cake alone? Can Rima bake a cake? It's the fourth one. Can Rima bake a cake alone? So can Rima bake a cake alone? Yes, she can do it. Rima can bake a cake alone. Full stop. So that's how we have successfully changed these questions into statements, these interrogative sentences into affirmative ones. All right, so I hope you have understood and you have found this chapter really very interesting. We will talk about it again later in the live session. So this is it for today. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you very soon again. Peace be with you. God bless you.